So now we are on the 7th stage. We are in the dungeon. This is the last stage before the final boss, and it's just as simple as the Castle Gate stage, but there there has some optimizations starting from here. What we want to do here, there's two ways of doing it. There are two or three ways to do it. I'm going to show each one of them, but I'm going to show first the best way. What we want to do here is we want to we don't want to dash attack. We want to sprint towards this hole between the bricks here, and as soon as we get here, we'll run back to the left and do a down step and hit the first enemy, which will be the long one. So you see, we hit it, we run here, hit here, go here and run. As soon as we land the down step, run again to the right, but this time you're gonna press down and avoid the Hennigan's attack, because he'll immediately sprint towards you and then he'll fall into the pit easily. And then as soon as he does that, we pass through the bridge. We can do a dash attack and stay right at the edge of the ground here. This is the first. This is the best way to do it. It's a bit hard because you need to rely on the Hennigan's sprint if you do it correctly. But this is the best way. There are two other ways to do it. There's this way as well. You run to the edge of the ground, wait a little bit for them to align, and then as soon as you do it, as soon as they get aligned, just run back to the left and do a down step, but don't go all the way with the down step. You just stop in the middle and then do a down step, and then you're gonna hit both of them at the same time and then kill them immediately. It takes a little, it's a little slower than the best way, but it's a consistent way to do it. So just run here, wait a little bit, go up, and bam, do the down stab. And there's the slowest way, but the safest way as well. That is staying right in the edge, on the edge of the ground, and then just wait, because they will walk towards you, and then they will fall easily into the pit. But don't go for it. It's way too slower. Take the second strat if you're more, if you want a fast way to kill these enemies. But that's the fastest, that's the safest way, but the slowest way to do it. So as soon as the screen starts scrolling up, you want to stay at the real edge of the screen on the right, because you want to go all the way down to this line here between the bricks, and this skeleton here will show up. And what we want to do here is that you want this skeleton to face to the left, to the right. You want this skeleton to stay right behind us, and when he does that, just normal jump on him and then he'll fall into the pit, and two more skeletons will show up and then they will fall into the pit, because you are in this position here. Just walk here and then staying here, they will walk all the way to the pit and go to the corner here, to this corner here. You see that there's a stuff here. Stay right here and then you'll be pretty fine. So we don't fall down, and then just go for it. So walk here, wait for the skeleton to get your back, walk a little bit here, and then these three enemies will show up, and as soon as they show up, you want to hit the first enemy possible. So there are two ways of doing this. There's this strat here, if you do it correctly. So you can do 3 dash attacks. Alternatively, Sorry, my English is not that good as you can see. But let me see if we can drop the Amazon. But this is a little slower, but you can take it. Oops. So do a down step, do a back attack here, or do a deck attack, do a normal jump, and bam. And actually stay right here at this point here. It's faster because you will get free dash attacks at once. So it's basically that's the way you want to do this wave right now. And as soon as you hit the last enemy, go all the way up and stay right on this line here, on this line on the ground. There will be an Amazon spawning, I think, right here. So when you land here, prepare your dash attack, because when you dash attack at the right momentum, at the right timing, the Amazon will take the hit and instantly will fall into the pit. And then there will be this skeleton going behind us. He can, depending on where you are, he can either charge with his shield or doing a down stab. And yeah, skeletons can do the same stuff, the same kind of attacks we do. So the fastest way is to bait it, staying right on the edge here. Oops, I think it's right here. I don't know where's the perfect line, but you can make him you can make it attack us. Oh, here, perfect. Just a little closer, get a little closer, and then force him to do the back attack, the charge attack. In case he does the down step, you just do a normal jump on him, and then as soon as he lands, do a normal jump and throw it into the pit. But the fastest way is making the skeleton do the dash attack, because you won't need to do an extra attack on him. So right now, for the next wave, you want to stay right on the corner here. Especially, that's the position we want, because there will be these two enemies spawning up. And what we want to do, this is a perfect position, because you're gonna get space enough for the Hennigan to charge at you. So you stay right here, and when he aligns with you, just go all the way back. You just press down and then go up. So here, oops, a little early because I didn't make the long one fall as well. So you just do a new turn and you will be pretty done. Okay, so here, and then walk all the way or run all the way for this last thief way on the game. There will be four spawns, but separated in two. The first two thieves will drop 3 magic pots, and the last 2 thieves will spawn 2 magic pots. And it's necessary enough. You can like avoid an extra pot, but this wave here is where you wanna get the level 6 magic. And as it happened on the previous stage, on the first and the second wave here, the thieves from the right side will show up immediately, but the left one won't spawn. So the way the moment they will spawn on the screen will be completely handled. And a good RNG is that they run right into this part of the ground here. So let's see if we're gonna get the perfect. Oh, didn't. So let's see if, oops, wrong wave. So let's see if we're gonna get the perfect spot here, so I can oh, this is perfect. So that's the best RNG, because since the teeth here will be exactly on the same spot as the right teeth is, we're gonna, as soon as we do the perfect dash attack, we're gonna hit them at the same time. So 2, 3. Oops. And why we do want this RNG? Because the second wave is important for it. So 1, 2. Oh, can you give us a cool spawn, please? Really, please. Okay, perfect. So this is perfect. So on the second wave, there will be a thief right here. And if you got this RNG, just do a back attack at the edge of the left part. So see, you got a hit and then another hit, and you can avoid that extra part. And then if you just avoid one extra pot, you're gonna get the level 6 magic, which is really important for the next wave. So here you see that there are these 2 skeletons here, which has the same amount of health as the previous skeletons for the Death Adders fight. But you notice that there are some bronze statues here. Those 2 are fake. I really wish we could face those 2 statues here, but these ones are the fake ones, so they will come down of the stat of the up part here. But that's why we want the magic here, because since we can't hit it because they are out of bounds, I would say, off the screen, casting the magic will hit them right away. And that's why we need the level 6 magic, because the level 6 magic will kill instantly the skeletons. In case you have a level 5 magic, you will kill the statues, but you won't kill the skeletons. And if you have a level 4 magic, you won't kill them at all. But it's good because you won't wait for the statues to come down. So at the moment you see the Longman's Club here, cast the level 6 magic right away. And as soon as the magic stops, get right here. Okay, here. Why? Because this is the Colonel Bitter. These are the Colonel Bitter. And these ones are way different from the previous one at stage 5, because what we want to do here, you can do the same stuff, because the second knight here, second bitter here, it's difficult. It's really difficult to align. So there's a manipulation. There are 2 ways of doing it. There's an advanced strat which I won't cover up because I don't know how to practice it, but I can show it the manipulation. And what's the deal with the manipulation? What we want to do here is that we want to slowly tap down and left. I'm going to show it, because if you go all the way down, you see that the first bitter will follow us, but the second one won't, because of the same stuff I talked with the general bitter. Because this one here, the second one won't be vulnerable. He can move freely. So the way we do to manipulate his position is by slowly tapping down, but not getting into the bottom of the screen. If you do it, he'll just move up and then he will screw your setup. So just slowly walk down until you see the first knight lined up with the second one, and then it's just simple. You just do the down stab, the down stab. But it's a pretty tight, because they're not aligning together. So as soon as you hit that, instead of doing down stabs, you just do dash attacks and get them off the pit. Oops, I paused it, so that's why the problem. So slowly go down and left. And this one, now on this one, the first enemy will attack. So if you missed it, just wait a little bit for them to align and then do dash attacks. But let me try to show the perfect way. It's pretty hard because of their range. Oh yeah, and if you screw up your manipulation, it get pretty hard to do this strat. So there it is. So dash attack and dash attack and dash attack, and then they will fall into the pit. And one extra info about it, they just fall into the pit if we throw them into the pit. They can walk in the air. It's a small glitch that it has, but basically they can walk over the pit. So the only way they can die from the pit is by attacking them, doing a dash attack, or making them fall into the pit. So if you miss, just like if you screw up, just let me show the backup strat. But if somehow you just miss it, you just go all the way here and then do the dash attack. It's way slower, but it's most safety. So you just throw them into the pit. You just really don't want to kill them with normal attacks. So now the Deathbringer fight, which is the final boss in the game. He has the same amount of health that Death Adder does, except for this time the biggest problem of the fight isn't Deathbringer itself, it's the skeletons, because their health is huge. They have the most health bar in the entire game, even like 5-6 times, I don't know, but it's way higher than any other enemy in the game, especially bosses. So the deal here is you just want to beat Deathbringer. You don't want to deal with the skeletons. But there's some stuff that I need to talk about this fight. Deathbringer works differently from Death Adder. Each time he hits you, he casts the magic. So no matter what, if somehow you want to get hit, don't get hit by Deathbringer, get hit by the skeletons, because getting hit by Deathbringer is slower. And getting hit by the axe, he can cast either a level 3 magic from Gilius magic or the axe level 4 magic. There's an attack that Deathbringer can do, that they can like send shockwaves into the ground. And if you get hit by that and don't hit Deathbringer in time, he will cast Tyris level 6 magic, which if you're using the free health bar meter, he will kill you instantly. So be careful about that. But since you're gonna stick with Deathbringer, he barely use that kind of attack. You just use the axe attacks. But one point of the fight is, as soon as you have control of your character, do not move to the left, because doing that, that further will run to the edge of the screen, and then it will be a pretty difficult to set up the fight. So move up, and as soon as you land on his position, do the down stab. He's pretty vulnerable when he gets off his chair, so do down stabs, do 8 down stabs on him, and you'll be done. And just be careful with the skeletons. If you want any tips, like just do down stabs away from the skeletons, but not too far away, because if you are too far away, they will be running towards you. So like get them together, but not too much, and then do 8 down stabs on it. Okay, I got hit by the by the skeletons. But if you miss it, if you got hit by the skeletons and go down, just do a normal attack to set up once again, and then do 8 down stabs on it, and it'll be done. Especially times ends when you hit the last attack on Deathbringer. So let me see if I can get the perfect fight here. So 1, 2. Oh yeah, that can happen. So just to see how slow it is. But those skeletons are pretty hard to beat. So see how hard it is to keep together without these skeletons to bothering you. It's pretty hard, trust me. And that's why we want to do it with magicless, because if you do it magicless and on a perfect fight against Deathbringer, you do it on 18 seconds, and then it is. And as soon as he let go of the axe, it's the time, and then it is. This is the last fight and the whole Golden Axe tutorial. So I hope I covered everything. I hope that you enjoyed as well the whole tutorial. If you have any doubts, you can talk to me. I'll be gladly okay to help with anything you want. Shoutouts to the Golden Axe community, to Garland, to In the Mug, to Beetle, Beer Type, everyone who found some strats for the game. And trust me, if you follow all the strats I talked, you're gonna get a sub 10 time easily. Trust me, easily. Even a sub 9 time, which is the time I have. I have 18 minutes 32 seconds. It's the fifth. I think it's top 5. But doing those strats here, doing those stuffs I put in the tutorial, will make you get the sub 10 easily. And that's it. I hope that you were watching this during the tournament signups that's going to open during January 16th to January 14th. So if you're watching that during this time, please consider participating in it during the tournament. It will be a 2-day tournament happening at Sega Crew. So that's it. My name is Shimi Gabriel. I hope that you enjoyed it, and follow me on Twitch, on Twitter. I'm going to let my socials right below in the description. And that's it, folks. I hope that you enjoyed, and I see you next time.